Alright, now we can finally start the stream, man. Just went live. We're live on YouTube. Just hit an ad. Hey, my bad, Twitch. I didn't mean to start doing things as soon as y'all hit the ad. But hey, dang, is my stream on Twitch stable? Because I'm seeing something that says it's not performing well. But it's not stable. Dang. I haven't seen any issues. Play pause appears. What? Drop some frames is best. Yeah, I saw it says it's unstable for me on my Twitch thing, but maybe it's good now. Hopefully it's good now, man. Let's get it started with LeetCode. LeetCode daily first, then vibe coding. Hopefully this LeetCode daily is quick. I don't even remember how to LeetCode, man. It's been a long time. Here we go. Daily problem is solved it already. Let's see when I solved it. This year, man. Should be easy then. Reschedule meetings for maximum free time, part 2. Vibe your way through the LeetCode. Nah, we need to do the LeetCode to exercise our mind, and then we can offload all that thinking to the AI, you know? Are LeetCode questions ever quick if you're rusty? Only easy problems, man. Alright, let's see. You're given an integer event time denoting the duration of an event. You're also given two integer arrays, start time and end time, each of length n. These represent the start and end times of n non-overlapping meetings that occur during the event between time t equals 0 and event time, where the ith meeting occurs during the time start time and end time. What? Let me continue. You can reschedule at most one meeting by moving its start time while maintaining the same duration such that the meeting remains non-overlapping to maximize the longest continuous period of free time during the event. Return the maximum amount of free time possible after rearranging the meeting. Note that the meetings cannot be rescheduled to a time outside the event and they should remain non-overlapping. Note, in this version, it is valid for the relative ordering of the meetings to change after rescheduling one meeting. All right, let me look at the pictures because that's what makes the most sense to me. Because I don't even fully understand the problem yet. But hold on, I gotta set my windows up. I forgot to do that. And my Twitch chat. My activity feed. Alright, we're ready to party now. So here they give us these intervals and they say if we rearranged... Wait, we can move one meeting anywhere? Most one meeting, moving start time. So we're just shifting one of these blocks to get the maximum amount of free time possible. So we just shift this one to the left and then we get 2 free times. Alright, so this one, event time 6, because it's 6 if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. 0, 1 to 8, 9. Oh, we move this over there. I mean, let me think. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is it 6 here? What are they asking for? Maximum amount of free time possible. Icy Black Deep, what's happening? Have you considered making the first 20 minutes of stream a Peloton stream? Man, I thought about that actually. I don't think I'm ready for all that, man. We'll see. I might not have that Peloton for much longer. And I don't have room for it actually in here. So I need a bigger house if I want that. Yeah, maybe I was thinking about taking the VR on stream too, but I don't think I'm ready for that either. Geez. I don't understand why it's 6 when I counted 7. Like if we move that to 8, 9, then it's from 0 to 7. Isn't that like 7? Or am I tripping? Oh, come on, man. I was looking at the wrong example. So the answer is 7. Answer is 7. I'm so silly. 6 6 is for example 3. Come on, man. I was tripping me up. Fair text. What's happened? All right. How the hell are we gonna do this? We can move one meeting. Man, this problem is too hard for me. 6 shades, thank you very much. I think this problem is way too hard for me. I can't solve this. No way, right? Event time. And there's up to 100,000 intervals. How the heck did I solve this in February, man? Ask Claude. Hey, that's not the point of these LeetCode problems. The point is to try and, you know, exercise the mind. But don't you worry, we're gonna use Claude for something else real soon. As soon as I give up on this problem. Alright, we're taking one interval. Do I just... Okay, I have some ideas. Anytime, this is what's going through my mind right now. Anytime there's a problem that tells you can remove at most one something, or one item or one element, something that always comes to my mind is... Wait, what comes to my mind? I forget what I was gonna say, man. It's like you go when you're iterating through that element, you look at the previous one and the next one, and then do some type of logic to combine everything and pretend that the current element isn't there. Right? So maybe I can do something like this here. A weirdo from YouTube. What's happening? Welcome to the party. Is it like keeping a left to right and right to left sweep? Yeah, so alright, here's what I'm thinking, building up on that idea. I'm thinking about first sorting these intervals, like, so they give them in 2 different arrays. I'm thinking of iterating and zipping them up as a pair, putting them in like a vector of pairs, sort them, and iterating through them. So then I can remember what my previous end time and my next start time is. So I know what free time before the current interval and the free time after the current interval, and then just add them up. But then we also have to make sure that there is a space that's available to move that interval in. So I don't know about all of that. Maybe I guess we can just... Oh wait, I think I can... I know I can solve this problem. I just need to give it some more thoughts. So to figure out if there's a space that can fit that interval, maybe I can also just remember all the spaces, the size of the spaces out there. Let's see. All right, so for this example one, I mean, there's a space of 1 to the left. I think I need to bring out my pen for this problem, man. All right. I also like to time box my LeetCode, but I feel we're gonna run out of time for this problem since I'm so rusty. All right, so like if we're right here iterating through, and there's this space right here, and then there is some space right here. Yeah, so that's 1, 1, and this one is 1. So you add those up, and that's 3. But the answer for this is not 3 because we have to shift this into one of those slots. So what am I thinking about? Like, how am I gonna handle this part? How do I even know? Maybe, all right, maybe I can iterate through and try and remember the size of all my free slots. And then if I know that there's a space, but all right, I'm thinking, how do I know that I move this into there, that this was like the next free slot, you know? So it's actually not gonna be 3, but we don't count because we're using one of the slots that's adjacent to the block. So it would only be like this much, 2. Man, my brain isn't ready for this problem yet, unless I spend more time on it, which I don't know if I'm willing to do that right now. So I'm thinking maybe we could count, like have a frequency map of all the free slots. Should I call it free slots? And maybe I can count the occurrence of how many free slots. So if this free slot is 6, we'd have 1. All right, in this case, let's go back to example 1. So we have 1 free slot here, and then another one here. So then that means we have 2 free slots of size 1. So free slot of size 1, and we have 2 of them, right? And then as we're iterating through, now if we're at this interval and we look to the left, we look to the right, we see that, well, first we check the size of this interval and it's 1. And then, I don't know what, we look at the maximum size free slot that we saw. Should we do that? I don't know. I give up, man. I give up. It's too much. I ain't ready for all this heat, man. I need to warm up. I'm gonna read a hint. Try maintaining the gaps in some sorted data structure. All right. Maybe I was on the right path, but I feel like I'm just gonna look at my old submissions, man. Yeah, good thing I didn't try and code this up, because I did I guess, what did I do here? So I'm going free things to the left and free things to the right. That's a beefy solution. Yeah. And then I try and keep the maximum left, the maximum right. Let me think about that. Maximum free spot to the left, maximum free spot to the right. And then I guess... So, alright, this is just finding the max left, max right. That's like some copy and paste stuff. But here's the real logic. So I'm iterating through each interval. I get the size of the block. I get the previous. And I get the next. Like where the next interval starts, where the previous one begins. Or where the previous one ends, where the next one starts. And then... So if we're at the first block, we can only look at the free right. If we're at the last block, we can only look at the free left. If we can fit a block, then I don't know how it deals with current neck. Anyways, I failed today's daily problem. But that's okay. I'm ready to move on. What language is that? That was C++. Where is it? Yeah, I guess I didn't even code anything to attempt the problem. I think I was close to solve it with logic, but there are still some missing pieces I couldn't figure out. Maybe I'd have figured it out if I just implemented and seen some edge cases where it breaks, you know. But anyways, the point is, I guess, to just exercise your mind, right? All right, here we go. Vibe coding time. I was working on TypeBlazer. I don't remember how to do anything though. So let me see if we can run it to see where it's at, you know. How we do that. Oh yeah. I know what I gotta do. That's the front end. What is this? Identity server. And then we gotta do the C++ stuff. How do you run this again? Norwegian Oiler. How you doing? All right, everything is running, I think. Let's see it. TypeBlazer. This is my vibe coded project that I've been working on in my free time. It's a multiplayer typing game. And I forget what I was last working on, but we can figure that out by asking Claude. So, man, I haven't even used my Claude anything in like 2 weeks. All right, Claude, is that how you do it? All right, here we go. Take a look at this repo and let me know what we last worked on. Check all the MD files and GitHub commits and stuff. Good, hope you had a good day. Start grinding those tokens, get your money's worth. Yeah, I hear they nerfed Claude Max, man. I heard that it's nerfed big time. That now they're limiting Opus usage. Before, everyone was just running Opus unlimited, and now they're starting to throttle, or not. Yeah, they're starting to like limit usage to Opus, and at some point you have to switch to Sonnet. So that's not cool. But we'll see. We'll see how bad those new limits are. Hey, fair text, what's wild? What you talking about? That's wild. All right. You can just have the AI go through your repo and fetch all that info. Hey, man. If you think that's wild, Fairtex, we got some news for you. This whole thing is built by AI. It can do really crazy stuff, man. All right, let's see what it says. Based on my analysis, the most recent work focused on implementing Twitch OAuth. Yes, I do believe so. A new type-based identity service was created to handle OAuth callbacks. Oh yeah. Yes, yes. The last commit fixed the authentication flow. There are several critical. I already fixed this bug. I remember that. This is fixed too. And I don't know about this bug. Oh, matchmaking system. That's what we're working on, man. This is what we're working on. Researty, welcome. I hate agentic coding. The AI just goes crazy in like 5 different files. I still prefer prompting targeted code. Yeah, I don't really. I just let it loose, man. I like when it goes crazy. I haven't actually used AI to do anything serious, you know, so I think my opinions are very different than if you're somebody who's using AI in like a real life production environment with a real product, you know. I'm only using AI for like my personal pet projects. That's kind of like just for fun. So I'm going wild with it. I'm just letting it take over, do everything. I don't care if it messes things up because there's like nothing for me to lose, you know. So we'll see. I don't really have a preference because I don't use it that much. But I do enjoy the agentic coding, just vibe coding, I guess you'd call it, just letting the AI do everything. So, alright, it's coming back to me now. I remember last time I was streaming, I was about to do some parallel vibe coding, some stuff like that. And that's when my breaker tripped. Oh, here it is, the matchmaking design. Okay. Okay, thanks for the... I gotta fix my keyboard, man. I'm about to go get my other keyboard because this double R thing is really bugging me. I also got air in a can, but it still doesn't help. Should I blast it real quick? Let me mute my microphone and I'll blast it real quick. All right, here we go. All right, what was I saying? Thanks for the summary. I remember we were about to work on the matchmaking design. Please look over the MD file. Oh, look at that, matchmaking design .md. Please look over the design and let me know when you fully understand the requirements. If you have any questions, ask me to clarify. Once you understand, wait, just let me know when you understand. Let's see what we're about to do. So last time I made Opus make some design for the matchmaking thing. I'm not gonna read all that, man, but It's for the AI to reference, you know. So I'm telling it to like refresh its memory on what the hell the last session designed. And here, it read everything and it's saying key requirements race now 2 to 4 players, I guess. Max wait time, yeah. I don't remember I had that as a requirement, but all right. We can have that. Game start automatically when conditions are met. Yes, that's a good thing. Robust state management with proper concurrency handling, sure. Technical architecture. Yeah, whatevs. Sounds good to me. No, man, I don't have questions about the design, man. All right. I want to parallelize. Wait, I want you to determine which works are which works can be done in parallel, and let me know. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to spawn off multiple agents to go do working on this, the front end, working on the back end, all that junk. Stephen Saggy Ball in the house, aka Stephen Ball Ball. What are your thoughts on femboys? Well, I don't think about femboys, first of all. That's my thought. Pankaj875, how are you doing? How is grokking coding interview in 2025, Pankaj? I'm not sure. I haven't checked it out in 2025. But I think you're asking me because you remember that's what I used back in 2021. I think let's take a look real quick. On educative, probably not. Probably on this. Let me see. Dang, I got a lot of things. System, no, we don't want the system design one. We want the coding. Yeah, is it this one? Wait, let me check this. Okay, we'll get back to the vibe code in 1 second. Pankaj is an OG in here, so all right. Warm up, some easy problems. Then they hit the patterns, 2 pointers, fast, slow, sliding window, merge intervals, cyclic sort, man. I guess. In place reversal of a linked list. Sure. Stacks, monotonic stacks, pattern 10. I think monotonic stacks are tough, but I'm happy that it's included. This wasn't there when I did them originally, man. Monotonic stacks seems to be a new addition. I remember back then no lists really talked about monotonic stacks. Level order traversal, blah blah, BFS, DFS, graphs. Man, graphs is, I don't know what the hell this means. Just traversing graphs? How can, there's so many graph algorithms, you know? I don't know what that means. 2 heaps, I guess. Man, this is a lot of subset patterns. I don't know what that means. Binary search. Man, they got a lot. Bitwise, top K element, K-way merge, greedy, knapsack, Fibonacci, palindromic subsequence. Man, they put backtracking after DP. Interesting. Tries, top sort. Yeah, I mean this. Looking at this, dang, they got prefix sum, they got multi-thread. This thing is pretty exhaustive, it looks like. But it looks like it goes in depth. I'd say What do y'all think? Let me compare it to my list. Hold on. Look how large that list is. Yeah. Let me see what... I mean, I don't have lists of problems, but I have topics. They don't talk about line sweep. I think line sweep is important. Feels like pretty much the same. I'd say go with it, man. Looks alright to me. Type racer. Wait. I never understand the hype. I guess I just preferred video learnings. What? I do not prefer video learnings. I can't pay attention to videos, man. Alright, Pancake just redeemed Type Racer. Let's do Type Racer real quick. And then we can get back to the vibe coding. I don't have my Type Racer cam set up today, unfortunately. How do I do this? Dang, I can't type race with my busted ass keyboard. I gotta go get my other keyboard. Give me 1 second. I'll share the links. And then give me 1 second to get my other keyboard that isn't busted. Alright, here we go, man. It's a dang type racer. First type racer I've done in weeks. First race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Dang, I didn't sign in, but I'll sign in for the championship round. Jesus, short race. Man. Andy Barth, 119. Very fast. Six packs, sexy. How you doing, man? 90 WPMs. Clistar, 82. Pancage, 63. And that's just the warm-up. Don't you worry. The real championship race is about to begin. Let me log in. And I gotta visit my own link. Where is X? What's happening? I came for the vibe coding. What is this? What is this? This is type racing, and then we'll get back to the vibe coding. All right, championship race, real quick. Dang, how the hell are they gonna give us this short ass passage, man? That was the worst type race I've ever done in my life. What the heck? Hey, this seems like everybody's worst type racer. Dang, six pack sexy, aka no condom Chris. 97 WPMs. Dang, even Andy Barth only 86. Wait, 97. So let me put that up. The slang was rough. Dropped 10 WPMs. Yeah, everything was rough in that one for me. Hey, Bet Simp, what's happening? What's happening? Hey, where is X? How have you been, by the way? Man, it took me a while. I was like, that name is familiar. I think I know that name. And I was like, yeah, of course I know that name. Do you still stream? Where is X? Also, who won that? No Condom Chris won with 97. Stephen Ball. What's up? Alright, here we go. Back to the vibe coding. And DeLorean is back. How you doing, man? Welcome. Let's go and have a day job that just takes a lot of my energy, and I've been moving. Oh, snap. Moving somewhere exciting. Yeah, I got a day job too that takes all my energy. I know what you're talking about, man. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I'm leaving my day job real soon. How do you do it? Hey, I don't do it all the time. I don't know. Like once I start streaming, it becomes fun. But like before I stream, it's tough. Like I didn't even want to stream today. I'm not gonna lie. This is my first stream in a couple weeks because I took a little break. But sometimes I don't want to do it either. But like once I go live, I think I have a good time, man. I think the reasons why I don't want to stream sometimes is because I feel I'm missing out on a lot of things outside. Sometimes I feel like I want to binge on video games, or maybe I want to go out on a Saturday night, but I can't because I got to stream and do the contest. Or maybe there's an event on a Wednesday and I can't go to it, or trivia on a Monday or something like that, you know. And every now and then I need to take a break to like go do all the things I feel like I'm missing out on, like all the video games I want to binge on. And then once I spend a few weeks binging and then I get bored and then I start twiddling my thumbs, that's when I know it's time to get back to streaming, when I really become bored. So it's like I go through this cycle where I stream a lot and then I take a break and I do everything else a lot and I get bored of that and I go back to streaming, you know. My brain is spent after I'm done working. Yeah. Wait, what will you stream in Japan? I don't even know if I will, if I go. What's outside? I never leave my house except to go to work. Hey, there's a lot of things outside, Q. Anyways, back to the type blazing stuff. What were we doing? We're about to ask Claude to tell us what we can parallelize, and let's try and see what they're saying. I should just get a job and have Q do the code and I take 80%. Hey, that would be a good idea, man. Hey, Steven Sagaball, you should hit Q up and make some arrangements. You know, that would be funny. You get overemployed and then you use Q. No, let me stop, man. Anyways, so front end, yes. Back end, yes. And database, all right. And message protocol. All right, let's work on the front end and back end. I would like you to spawn off subtasks to do the front end work and also the back end work. Wait, do I have to like, make separate repos or anything? No, I'm just gonna tell it to do it. I'm just gonna tell it to do it, man. Wait, no way this works. It has to be buggy. Hey, all right, let me give you guys a demonstration. I think it's been a while. Maybe there's a lot of people in here who haven't seen what I'm working on. I should probably, oh shit. Let me cancel that session. I'll give the demonstration because I don't want to do the demo while it's coding. So I'm making a typing website. It's called Type Blazor. Right now, it's their single player, and it kind of works. So right now I'm not even logged in. Anyways, and it does that. So let me try and sign in now. I think I have it with the Twitch OAuth. It should work, but it doesn't work. It used to work, man. I don't know if there's something I gotta do. Dang. Wait, let me check some things here. Oh, I know what happens. I'm using Supabase on the back end, but Supabase messaged me saying that they turned off my project because nobody was using it. So hold on. Let me turn on. Let me turn it back on. All right, I'm gonna restore the project. Hold on, give me a few minutes or seconds. I don't know how fast this thing goes. Wait, we wait for the bots to generate code while we get better at typing so we can prompt it to code faster. Dang, where is X? You know what's up. But all right, it's spawning up my back-end database. Right now it's off. That's why the OAuth isn't working. Let me check. Yeah, it's not working yet. Anyways, but maybe I can show you the... Oh, it's on now. It's on now. Let me try it one more time. What are they talking about, man? No, it's still working to bring up my project, man. My bad. So anyways, let me try and demonstrate the multiplayer thing then. So right now, I'll just create two things right there. And so the back end is in C++. Everything is vibe coded. I have not touched a single line of code, I think. I've only used prompts to make this. And I haven't deployed it yet, but I want to deploy it someday. So that's one. There are some bugs, maybe. Anyway, I'm not typing all that, man. Let me see. Oh, restoration is complete. Let me try and sign in. I'm trying to sign in right now. What the heck, man? Session error is not defined. Oh, wait. What are they talking about? One more time. Alright, we got a live demo. Very bad, very bad. I gotta tell the AI to fix this bug. When I try to log in with Twitch OAuth, I get this error. Wait. What are you talking about? Touch Simon in person? What you talking about? It walks like a duck? I am not a duck. Alright, let's see if we can figure out the bug here. The Banny Sun, what's happening? I see you've gotten the Claude hype train. Man, I've been on the Claude hype train for about a month or so. I've had a lot of fun using Claude. I have the Claude Max plan, so I'm like using Opus for everything. Yeah, it's real good. I should have been using it a lot more in the last month, but I think the first weekend I got Claude, I used like $2,000 worth of credits that weekend, man. But I haven't really gone hard like that since then. Oh, real Raymond Jones, how you doing? $2,000 is what the value of the credits would have been, but Claude Max is a flat rate $200 a month. What is this doing? How do you burn through 2,000 credits? I spawned off like 7 agents to work on tasks in parallel. And you just have them work on things, and in about 3 hours of that, 2 or 3 hours, you're gonna hit like, not $2,000, but you're gonna hit some crazy numbers after a few hours, maybe like 500 bucks or something. Alright, test in parallel, good use case. Yeah, so I have not used Claude for anything real serious, so everything I do is kind of like not a problem to just YOLO, you know what I'm saying? Did you stream that? Yeah, I stream everything. So it's been over the course of the last 2 months maybe. All my vibe coding streams, it's mostly me talking nonsense, but sometimes I type good things, you know, like prompts things. Where can I find probably on my YouTube. My YouTube has all my VODs. Do I have a link to my YouTube? Is that my YouTube channel? Yeah, that is my YouTube channel. Wait, yeah, real Raymond Jones, I don't pay $2,000, man. Wait, I tried Cloud Code for the first time, it was great. 10 times better than 4.0. Yeah, I don't even use ChatGPT these days, man. Oh, look at that. The error has been fixed, it says. Let's try it one more time. That didn't fix nothing. A new bug, though. Auth session missing. It doesn't work. Ultra think. I get this error now. Yeah, sometimes it tells me lies. It thinks it's fixed it, but it didn't. Yeah, Ultra think, yeah, it's a thing. Ultra think unlocks the highest tier of thinking power or something. Hey, alright. Here's a good link for if you're absolutely new to this. It's the first time you're seeing things like this. you should read or at least skim this link if you want to know what is possible with real vibe coding these days, man. This thing talks about the ultra think stuff. So look, there's think hard, think harder, and ultra think. That talks about parallel workflows. This is what I'm trying to follow. I'm trying to like use this as a guide and see what I can build by following this guide, but I haven't been going too hard on it. Become greatness, what's happening? There should be a thonk tier? Yeah, maybe. Why not just head always to ultra think? Because ultra think maybe takes more time, more credits and stuff. So maybe you don't always need to ultra think depending on the task. So wait, let's see what it's doing now. Oh, it's still working on it. Still working on it. Parallel is useful. Needs to set up an agent soon. You said it's flat. Yeah, the one I have is flat rate, but there are limits. They have limits for each session. Each session is like 5 hours, and in those 5 hours you can only make so many requests. But the limits are extremely generous for the $200 a month plan. There's a $20 a month plan, which you don't even get access to the smartest model. Then there's a $100 a month plan, which is alright if you're not doing any parallel agents. And then there's the $200 a month plan, which gives you so much more usage than the $100 plan, and it's an insane bang for your buck. And everybody's raving about it. I'm certain that this isn't gonna last. It's probably only here for a few more months before they kill it. I think this is my opinion or my conspiracy on what's going on. Yeah, it's like they're doing the new drug dealer stuff, man. They give you the most fire stuff they have, the most potent drugs, and they let you get used to that stuff, and then now you're hooked, you know. And then they're gonna start reducing the limits or increasing the price, or both. So I think that's what's gonna happen once they get everyone's already. I think phase 1 is already complete. Cloud Code is being mega hyped right now. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's raving about how great Cloud Code is. It's forcing other competitors, like Anthropic competitors, to try and compete by dropping on their own $200 a month max plans. But it can't be like this forever, man. Haven't heard anything about Cloud Code. That is crazy, real Raymond Jones. Wait, Cloud Code is nuts? You got me into it? Yeah? Dang. I think it's absolutely nuts, man. It's the most insane things I've seen. Everyone jumps between models at the drop of a hat. If they raise the price, people will jump ship. I think right now it's kind of like that, but there doesn't seem, at this moment, Cloud Code is the #1 heavyweight champion of the world with Opus. I don't think any of the other LLMs come close to Opus in terms of the complexity of things that it can do. So unless they're matched by whatever, I think Gemini might be bumping, or OpenAI releases some new stuff, or maybe Mark Zuckerberg's super mega team comes out with some crazy AI next year, you know. We'll see what happens. Wait, since taking my job, I might as well have fun with it. Yeah, I go back and forth between Cloud Code and Cursor. I don't even use Cursor anymore. I should cancel my plan. Simon, did you hear that? Word of mouth is the best marketing. You should charge Claude for these streams. Yeah, maybe. Hey, but Claude they're doing insane. I think they're already doing a lot of guerrilla marketing themselves. There's a lot of posts on Reddit and stuff So how much input do you need to give Claude in the beginning to get this project started? In the beginning, I didn't really know what I was doing. I still don't really know what I'm doing. I'm experimenting and changing my flow as I learn more and stuff. In the beginning, I just started out not even with all these fancy Claude Max things. I think I was just using Cursor with the free stuff. And I just told it, make me a type racer site that looks cool. I don't think that was my exact prompt, but it was almost as simple as that. And like from there, I just tried to modify small things. Maybe I was like, all right, the UI sucks. I told it, make the UI look like a video game title screen, you know, and then it came up with whatever it has here. Well, this is what it came up with when I told it to make it look like a video game. And then I told it, make the title Blazer look like it's on fire. And then it made it like glow and stuff, you know. Can AI get me a girlfriend? Hey, maybe AI can tell you the right moves, what to do, you know, how to seal the deal. Maybe you should, isn't that, what's that guy? The AI cheating tool guy, his Cluely startup. Maybe you can use his Cluely thing to give you live feedback during a date or something. All right, anyways. Oh, it says it's done. Let me see if it actually fixed it real quick. Man, what the hell? How, last time this junk was working and then I leave and then maybe I'm like in the wrong, maybe I'm in the wrong branch, you know? I don't know what the heck is going on. AI might become your girlfriend? What? What are y'all talking about, man? What happens when your girlfriend uses AI to get you? Then your AIs just talk to each other? Yeah, that's probably gonna happen one day. I saw an article where someone had an AI girlfriend, then it reset and he was sad. Dang, I would be sad too. Check the revision history. I don't know what you're talking about. You mean like in my repository? You know I don't know how to do anything Icy Black Deep. Anyways, let me see, where's the thing? Let me restart these things just to make sure it's picking up on the latest. I'm disappointed that my OAuth isn't working, but it should be. Oh wait, look at that. This is the problem right here. My database isn't working. It says it's up, but maybe it changed my name, project ID. Well, that looks the same, man. No API key. No API key. Did I not put my API key? All right, I gotta hide my screen real quick. Wait, what are you talking about? Ask your AI girlfriend to send you the chat logs every evening and also back it up to your local machine? Wait, what? Oh, so that when it gets reset, you don't lose it? Oh wait, Real Raymond Jones says, how much of the code base do you think you know at this point compared to how much code base you know at Google or other jobs? Wait, what are you talking about, Real Raymond Jones? Which code base? Whose code base you talking about? Also, where's my API keys? Oh, wait. That's not... My API keys are there. Wait, how much of this vibe coded type eraser code base do you know? Like a scale of 10? 0, man. Yeah, I told you I didn't touch a line of code. I don't even know what the hell is in there, man. But it works, you know? It used to work. Now it's broken. Anyways, let's try and fix this problem. That's what we gotta do. It's not a good look for me. You need to make a YouTube video, clickbait some AI, make millions? Yeah, I should, man, but I don't know. I'm not a great YouTuber or content creator. At least one, if I have a full-time job, I don't think I'm a great content creator because I'm so lazy. But maybe once I free up my time, I can like put more energy towards that, and we'll see what happens. AI took my wife. AI is my dad. No, I'm not typing that junk. You're crazy. Whew. Dang, look at that. I'm making commits on my master branch. Anyways. I'm sad that my OAuth isn't working. Maybe I can... Dang, I just shared all my secrets with everybody. But good thing it's a junk project. What am I gonna do? Check my GitHub. I have to log into my GitHub real quick. Hey, Real Raymond Jones, how are things going with you and work and all that stuff? Are you bumping? Have you taken on production yet? You broke prod? Or nah, you don't do that kind of stuff. Everybody breaks prod at some point, right? Hey, Steven Sagibal, how are things going with you? Have you submitted code to prod yet? Do I even have GitHub stuff? This is not even the right branch. Right? No, yeah, we're good. Anyways. Yeah, brought on Facebook, brought on Wingstop. Yeah, right. If you're not breaking prod, are you even trying? Yeah, wait, I thought you actually meant breaking. Yeah, that's what we mean, breaking prod. People do that all the time, and then you gotta roll back and you have an emergency. Anyways. I'm trying to fix all my issues. But what the heck? What could be going on? Alright, I gotta... I don't know what to do. I shouldn't have left this dang project for so long. That's what happens. Someone at Google got a bonus for... Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Steven Sagaball. I've never broken prod. Is Kia? That's crazy. For real? Alright, what should I do here? How do I fix this dang problem? I vibe coded myself into problems, man. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna log in regularly. I forget my password though. What the heck would my password be? Testing once. Alright, finally we're logged in, but the OAuth isn't working. I figure I'll just skip the OAuth stuff. But it's supposed to, this typing thing, it like takes track of all the races you've done and whatnot. The last thing we tested on this account was a multiplayer race. But man, I also remember logging in with my Twitch OAuth, you know. And now it ain't working, unfortunately. Remember when OAuth was the only thing that worked? What are you talking about, Icy Black Deep? It never worked. Alright, let me try. What should I try? What should I try? I feel like it's not a problem with my code. It must be a problem with my configurations, right? Fail to set. Alright. I keep getting this error. So everything was working was working 2 weeks ago. The last time I checked. Or UltraThink fix this. It is very important that this feature works. Oh. I came to cheer on vibe coding, not to have my opinions confirmed? What? Wait, what is UltraThink? UltraThink is a keyword that triggers Claude Code to think really hard. So each level gives it more thinking budget. I don't know what that means technically, but it's supposed to give better results. That's why I say UltraThink sometimes. How much does Claude cost? I think $20 a month gives you Pro with very, very low limits, and you don't get access to Opus, which is their most intelligent model. Then you have $100 a month that gives you enough credits to probably do a lot of things, but probably not run in parallel. You'll probably run and hit the limit real quick if you try and do any parallel coding. And then there's $200 a month, which is the max tier, and that gives you a whole lot of credits to burn through, man. I think every software engineer should at least try the $200 a month for 1 month and make your own decision whether it's worth it or not. It's probably not worth it if you're not working on anything, but if you want to build stuff, I think it's worth it just to check it out, just to see what it can do, you know. Doing the $20 plan now, it's fine for what I'm doing, but it's a small code base. Yeah, but the $20 a month doesn't get you the latest to, like, it only gives you access to Sonnet, which is, I guess, their mid-tier AI, and then Opus is their flagship, you know. So that's the biggest difference why you probably want to spend at least $100. Anyways, let's see what it's saying. What is that saying? Man, I can't believe everything's broken on my dang type blazer. Very disappointed, man. Then server is not running. It's running, man. What you talking about? It's right here. Anyways. Do you think setting max thinking tokens to 3199 is a bad idea to have Claude Code always ultra think? I don't know. I don't think it's... Maybe if you're hitting limits, it's a bad idea, but if you don't even hit your limits, probably not. Why is everything broken? Yeah, for $200 a month, why is everything broken? Who knows? It's because I left it unattended for 2 weeks and I come back and things change. I wonder when they shut. Alright, Superbase turned off my service and I have a feeling that has something to do with it. Maybe something's changed or there's like new keys. Who knows, man? Let me try and figure that out. Alright. Wait, I left Superbase because of that. Wait, can you ask Claude if it has something to do with it? Yeah, I could ask it. Wait, what is it holding? What is it talking about holding? Steven Sagiball, what are you saying? Alright, I gotta hide my screen. Let me look at my API keys. See if they've changed. Maybe they have. Service. Alright, service role key. I don't think. Maybe my URL's changed? No. Twitch auth callback. Alright. Program, what's happening? What's happening? Alright, I have no idea what's going on. Hopefully this dang AI can figure it out. It figured it out one time, it must be able to figure it out another time. AKSR41 in the house. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh, maybe it found some problems. Look at that. Heard some rumors about me. Well, I don't know what those rumors are, but whatever they are, they're probably not true. Have you seen that paper a team at Apple published on AI doing logic puzzles? No, I haven't seen that. Wait, paper. Could maybe have GitHub ping your server to keep Superbase going. Oh yeah, that might be a good idea. Wait, I'll run that. npm install. Do you think Apple is seriously lacking with their AI efforts? I don't really know what Apple is doing. So yeah, maybe. They don't got no AIs that people be talking about. Alright, let's see. They say they want me to run npm install. Zach826, welcome to the party. Apple had their Apple Intelligence thing a while ago. Hey, smart coder, what's happened? Did I accept the $100 million offer from Meta? Hey, man. Is that the rumor people be spreading? C++77, welcome to the party. Wait, the TLDR of Apple's paper was that AI is decent at solving logic puzzles when the complexity possible combinatorics are still manageable, but it fails to recognize patterns and apply them to the puzzle as complexity grows. Was that like a groundbreaking conclusion about AI or something? It sounds sounds normal. I don't know. Like, as complexity grows of the problem, so does the AI's ability to solve it. Or is there like more? I don't think I'm understanding what the Apple thing was. Oh, already a known thing, but never studied in depth. I see. All right, let me try this dang Twitch OR thing again. What the hell are they talking about, man? All right. I'm gonna try it in incognito. Maybe there's something wrong with my cookies. Oh, well, that means I gotta do all this stuff. Alright, new plan. I'm just gonna erase. Maybe there's some lingering cookies, you know? Maybe not. I'm gonna just delete everything. Everything. Oops. Gotta do that one more time, just to be sure. Oh, Jesus Christ. It still doesn't work. Please fix this. The front end says if you have to put in debug logs and have me tell you what they say, that is not a problem. Do whatever it takes to fix it. Ultra think. If you cannot fix this, I will have no choice but to replace you with another LLM. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, what are y'all saying? Put on the big guns. Yeah, I don't like to threaten it unless it's it leaves me no choice, you know. I want to see someone solve that problem or have some clever way of prompting to solve. Wait, which problem I'm talking about? That's Apple's. Yeah, Apple is just coping. Tech really needs a new buzzword every few years. AGI sold 2022. ASI, what? Oh, C++77 says the thing about software engineering I realized is The more code that gets written, the more jobs there will be. Maybe. I recently started to accept myself for disabilities, and I found that AI helps me understand things easier, like coding related problems. I don't know. It might be an outlier. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I use AI a lot, man. I talk to AI all day, every day almost. Also, I tried to build a hobby project using Cursor and it absolute craps. I don't know why it's so hyped. Cursor was hyped about 3 months ago. But now it's not being hyped anymore. Actually, a lot of people are complaining about Cursor being trash these days. Claude Code is all the hype right now. Anyways, wait. AGI is a lie? It's probably 100+ years away. I don't think LLMs are even the right path. Yeah, I don't know anything about LLMs or AI to even make a statement on anything close, like how close we are to AGI or all that stuff. Wait. Wingstop? Who's talking about Wingstop, man? Wingstop is... I try and not eat Wingstop these days, man. Never use Cursor, C-Line, and Claude. Yeah, I've heard C-Line. A lot of people talk about that, but these days I'm just Claude Code. Actually, these days I don't do anything. These days I've just been chilling, playing video games about some dang Meta Quest 3 headsets. Been playing some VR stuff. How's it different from Cursor? Cursor is a middleman. Claude Code is buying straight from the source. That's one of the biggest differences. Cursor marks up Claude Code stuff by like 10 times the amount, if or more. If you think about the value of like the $200 flat rate. That's the biggest difference. Like with Claude Code, you can use the max plan, which gives you almost unlimited access to the most intelligent model for a flat rate. Ping pong on the Quest 3? Hey, that's what I've been playing, that Elven ping pong or whatever. I've been playing some of that. I've been boxing, something called the Thrill of the Fight. Man, that thing feels real. Thrill of the Fight, Part 1. Man, I be boxing for real out there, man. I play that exhausting. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to get fit. I've been beating up these VR people, man. Well, I haven't actually played any real person on the other side. I've only been playing the CPU. Beat Saber is still the best VR game. Hey, Beat Saber is maybe the original one, but yeah, I've been playing Synth Riders more than Beat Saber. I don't have Beat Saber yet. Your CL count ain't going up at all? Hey, I don't care about my CL count, man. I'm leaving the company, so I'm not trying to, I don't care about my stats at work. Beat Sabers is lit. Yeah, I'm living my life out here. Living the life. Synth Rider. Yeah, Synth Riders is real fun. Alright, so it did something. I don't know what it's. I guess it's still working and thinking, but it's changed some stuff. Oh, snap. That's what it's saying. I did that, man. Did. npm run dev. Wait. npm install. npm run dev. Anyways. What is CL count? CL is what we call PRs at Google. Yeah. Yeah, what is a CR? I don't know what a CR is. I just downloaded C-Line into VS Codium. Time to replace cursor, maybe. I've never used C-Line, but I've heard lots of people talk good things about C-Line. I've been using GitHub Copilot that I get for free using their student developer pack, and I've been using code spaces with Sonnet 4. It seems like it has been pretty much limitless until today. I keep hitting request limits. Yeah, maybe it might be being used a lot or something. Steam code stuff is chilling too. Hey, what are you doing, AKS? Are you stalking people's stats at work? You know, some teams code more than other teams. My team doesn't code that much. My team is actually a lot different. Like, unusual. We do a lot more aligning than coding, you know, if you know what I mean. All right, let's see if it still doesn't work. All right, let's try and check the dang console. Alright, here we go. They say clear everything out. Alright. And then I'm gonna pop open this console and clear this out too. Sign in. Alright, copy the console. It still doesn't work. Here is the browser. Man, can't believe I'm spending my day back trying to fix broken stuff that wasn't broken last time. Why are we leaving Google again? Retirement? SM123. What's happening? Why am I leaving? I'm bored. I'm tired of it, man. Simon wants the black hat again when all the security holes show up again from vibe coding. No, I don't want to. I don't want a black hat. Nothing, man. I will not go back to that lifestyle ever again. More than likely. Simon was doing vibe coding streams to pretend to be an AI expert like everyone else and got $100 million sign-on bonus. Hey, wouldn't that be wild, huh? That would be crazy. I think I've heard with the Max plan that they've been switching people over from Opus to Sonnet after some time. Yeah, program. That's what I've been hearing too. Man, what the hell? It's running. All right, let's see. Oh, it's working. Look at that. How the hell? It just fixed it. Finally, man. I spent the whole stream trying to fix this dang OAuth stuff. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, let me try it one more time. I have another Twitch account, not Midnight Simon. I don't remember what my password is. Alright, 6-digit passcode. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Alright, I authorize that. Look at that. Beautiful. Amazing. It's finally working, man. Wait, Simon stream after an error? What are you talking about? Oh, Kunal or Kunal, what's happening? I mean, my stream because I took a break. How did my interview go? My interview went really well. It was a few weeks ago, but I haven't heard back a response yet. You can print money with that. Print money with what? What are we printing money with? Are you going to live in Osaka? Freddy the Coder. What are you talking about? I used to live in Osaka a while ago, like 7 years ago now. At OpenAI? I'm not at OpenAI, man. Osaka these nuts. That's the first time I've heard that one, man. But anyways, who did you interview with? Maybe I'll tell y'all one day. All right, Jesus Christ. Now, actually, I'm curious. What was the problem? Talking about the interview at which company? I never said. I never said what I was interviewing for. I just told y'all I had a big interview. But anyways, everyone will hear about my plans real soon once they're a bit more finalized. I've told y'all that I'm taking the volunteer layoffs at Google. So I signed up for that, but I won't know if I'm selected until August, sometime in August. I think everyone gets selected who signed up. So I'm gonna get laid off in November, and then we'll see. Secret will be revealed after results. Yeah, once, because I don't want to tell y'all I'm doing something and then it doesn't happen. You know, I gotta wait until it's gonna actually happen before I tell y'all. Wait, what did I say? It was working correctly. It was with... Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know what any of this stuff. This bypasses validation step. Is that good? Who knows? Is this workaround safe? It sounds a bit sketch. I don't know. Bobby Blue, what's happening? Steven told me you'll be in Canada soon. Man, why everybody trying to tell all my business to chat? Anyways, I might be in Canada. I might go to Canada soon. Yeah. I don't know when. Probably next month sometime. I'm thinking. My grandma lives in Canada, so I might go visit her. Might go hit up Steven Code Stuff. We'll see. Probably just leak. Yeah, everybody trying to leak all my plans, man. Dang. Anyways. Alright, now we can actually try the parallel agent stuff, you know. Wait, cause Steve invited me to come team up with Steven Code Stuff. We're gonna make a new AI company. It's gonna be called Leet AI. That's not true. None of that's happening, man. All right. Geez. Let's see. I want you to commit these fixes to the Type Blazor front end repo, and then we can go from there. So after I get this things working, I'm gonna actually make it try and do the matchmaking stuff. From that, you're moving to Japan, man. Where are you guys hearing all these crazy things from, man? Going to Canada, moving to Japan. Moving to Jamaica is more likely. or moving to somewhere else. We trained Simon AI on all my VODs. Hey, hope things are going well. Yeah, things are going all right. At what stage Type Blazer now? Hey, I actually want to move to Antarctica. When I was younger, I really wanted to move there and live there, hang out on the base, and I don't know what people do there, man. I'll take any job in Antarctica just for like a year or whatever, 6 months. I'll be a janitor down there, man, just to see. All right, so should I check if it's in my repo? All right, let's push it. Very good. All right, now let's try and do the parallel things, man. Jeez. All right, first we gotta look at this context left. We gotta clear it. Wait, how do you clear the context, man? I forget all the commands. Is it clear? Wait, if Google didn't get rid of remote, you should have stayed and like travel the world. They allow it, but I wonder if they're gonna follow Amazon. Wait, oh, Meta. Even if Google allowed remote, my org isn't a remote org. Like, there's no remote people in my org, really. How do you clear context, man? Yeah, it's clear. All right. Now we can begin the stream that I plan to do. I want you to review all the docs in this repo, especially the matchmaking design. We will be working on that soon. Please study and let me know when you understand the code base and the requirements for the matchmaking. Is it possible to internal transfer to DeepMinds? It's possible, for sure, but you probably have to have the right skill sets they're looking for. Any particular reason for leaving Google? Yeah, I think I don't want to stay on that tech island that they got for too much longer, man. I'm getting bored. I don't enjoy the work. I enjoy the pay. I enjoy the work-life balance, but I don't enjoy the work. Swimming in money? Absolutely not swimming in money. Would you recommend doing those 20% rolls? Oh, DeepMind 20% rolls? Yeah, I guess that might be a good way to try and get into DeepMind. But if it's a 20% for that's not DeepMind that you don't care about, I'd say nah, no one cares about 20% rolls these days. Trapped in a golden cage? Nah. Trapped in a golden cage? I'm not trapped. I'm about to break free, man. What strike price are most of your stocks? What are you talking about? Wait, TC? Smart code or what? Steven Sagball, what are you asking? What price did I get my grants at for my stocks? I don't even know. I get refreshers every year, so whatever the price is on March. Do you still do contests? No, not right now. I'm taking a break. I might get back. Yeah. What are, yeah, I get my things every March. So whatever the price is, March every year, that's what the price is that I got it at. I'm gonna lose your unvested stocks. Yeah, I will lose them. How long have you been at Google? I've been 3.5 years at Google. By the time I leave, I'll be there for pretty much 4 years. I'm leaving in November, hopefully. Maybe sooner. How much RSUs do you get every year? About 100K. Refreshers. Well, yeah, that's misleading. Every year you get 100K worth of refreshers, but you don't get all of them that year. They're distributed evenly over the next 4 years. I've heard you're not eligible for refreshers after the first year. Who told you that, man? That's a lie. You get refreshers every single year. Okay, now we're ready to. I want you to work on this in parallel. Please do the front end work and the, what I call the back end together. Wait. Commit frequently. I didn't set up the repos properly, but I think it'll be all right. Starbucks refreshers? What? Can you reveal how much you made at Google? Yeah, I talked about it so many times. I don't know exactly how every single dollar I've made, but my first year TC was about 230K. My current TC, I don't even really know, probably around 300 something. Yeah, I haven't actually calculated. 230 for L3. Yeah, it was, I got a good offer, man. I think I got almost the max band for L3. What state? 230K for L3 was in California. Now I'm in New York. 1 million net worth? Absolutely not, man. If you think I've saved every single dollar I've made and not paid any taxes, that's insane. Do you spend your money on Robux? A little bit. 230 for L3 is standard. Nah, it's not standard. Maybe 230 for L3 as an experienced industry hire is more likely. But 230 L3 new grad, that is not standard. I wasn't a new grad. Most new grads get 230? I don't know about that, man. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the details these days because I'm not in tune, but I know back when in 2021 when I got my offer, a new grad L3 in a premium, they were getting like 100 and I remember like 170, 180, 190, maybe sometimes 200, but 230 was like pretty high. Wait, if you were to guess in 2 years from now, will they ask LeetCode questions in interviews, you think? Yeah, I think some companies will still be asking LeetCode questions. I imagine it will still be around. My friend's got like 180K. Yeah, it also depends on the location. For Premium Plus, which is the Bay Area and New York only, those are the only Premium Plus locations. Yeah, who knows what thing a new grad got. I get salty, I get lowballed, but I should just like have perspective. Yeah, don't get salty about that, man. Just Just know that you're making crazy dollars out there in Seattle and your life is gonna be good. What school did I go to? I went to a public state school that is really, really bad at engineering, and I studied mechanical engineering. Wait, this didn't even spawn off multiple tasks, man. Did it? I love how you're so honest. Yeah, I mean, I try and be transparent because all of this information is out there. And I think the only reason I wanted to pursue big tech was because everyone else was so transparent about how much money they were making. And it's like all the levels get paid the same. So if somebody's working at Google or Meta and they're L4, you know how much they're making. It doesn't make sense to try and hide it, man. It's almost public knowledge, you know? So, oh shit, it's doing some crazy stuff. I don't think I'm ready for all this craziness that it's doing. It's bugging out, man. Do you think you're going to stay in tech? Yeah, for sure. I don't plan to go anywhere besides tech. Do you see all that recent Fireship vid about the dev that got caught working 5 jobs? I did not see the video, but I have heard about this guy working 5 jobs. And hey, that guy's hustling out there, man. Hey, look at this. It's working on 3 different things in parallel right now. I don't know how good it will be, but I'm gonna just let it do its thing, you know? And this is what vibe coding is like. Is Go Share My Salary still a thing? I think it is. They have some spreadsheet where everybody puts their salary out there, yeah. What front-end framework is being used here? I'm using Vue. I started with React, but I was having issues with performance, and then I told it to refactor it into Vue, and then it just started working nicely. Yeah, so before Google, I was a nobody, man. I'm still pretty much a nobody, but before Google, like, when I say nobody, I mean I didn't go to a Target school. I never worked at a real company. I basically never had a job in my life that someone would recognize, like a career job. I've had plenty of shit jobs, like hourly jobs, but I've never had a career type job. And then I just grinded LeetCode, and then I got into Google, and then now I haven't really tried other companies or anything, but I suspect that I'm no longer a nobody, and I'm able to probably find a job if I wanted, you know? So that's kind of my story. And before I was at Google, I used to check this website every single day, levels.fyi, and I'd look at, I'd do this every single day, man. This is how I'd get hyped up. I'd look at all the new offers. How did I do it? I just like all data. And I'd see all these things. I forget what I did. Oh, I used to put some filters on, and I was like, you know, I want to make 200K. I don't know how you do all that, but I used to kind of just put the Bay Area and New York. Those are the only 2 big balling places. And then, you know, I was looking at these salaries, and basically this website motivated me. I was like, look at these fools, man. 500K. I mean, this now in the AI stuff it's crazy, but this was in like 2019, 2020. I was seeing numbers like this, 300K, like 1 year experience. And everybody knows all you gotta do is study LeetCode to get in. Wait, doesn't making 200K feel crazy? But then once you do it, you're kind of like, man, yeah, I know what you're talking about. When I got that, when I got the offer, man, I was so happy. My life, I knew my life was gonna change. And that first paycheck, the first few paychecks hit, it felt unreal. But now, after a few years, it's like, I guess you get used to it. You take it for granted or whatever. And now I feel, I mean, I don't know how I feel, man. I think I'm gonna miss that paycheck. But I feel now I have money to actually do things that I want to do. At least take a shot at things that I want to do, or live my life the way I want to live it for a few years and see how that goes. Basically, I think these big tech jobs, they give you unlimited opportunity, man, because if you can save up $1 million or $500,000 or whatever, you can go pursue anything in life you ever wanted to do, even if you didn't want to do programming in the first place. If you want to go start up a dang hot dog cart and sell hot dogs in Times Square, you could go do that right now if you studied LeetCode and grinded for a few years in big tech. If you wanted to dang sell, I don't know, go paint and sell your paintings at art festivals or something, you could go do that, man. No one's stopping you. You got money to go do anything you want now. You don't have to go spend $4,000 on rent. You can move out the big cities. You can go live somewhere a lot cheaper, and you can let your money stretch for a long time, man. Or maybe not even stretch. I don't think stretch is the right word, because I think you can put your money to work is basically what I'm trying to tell you. I think the biggest barrier for people to do things is money, usually. And now with big tech jobs, you work a few years, that barrier is now removed. Now you have all the money to do anything, and it's all about you now. There's no more excuses. That's how I feel. So you're getting into the hot dog game? Hey, that's been like a dream of mine, man. I actually built a hot dog cart in like CAD drawings. I designed my own hot dog cart one day when I was younger. Past LeetCode grinder, current hot dog meat grinder. I don't know about all that. Wait, I feel like you. Right now I'm nobody, but I want to change it. Do you have any wait, Steven Sagiball, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Do you have any advice for LeetCode starters? Yes, I do have some advice for you, man. I think LeetCode is all mental. It's a mental game. I'm not talking about mental as in smart. I'm talking about mental as in the same mental that makes you go to the gym every day when you don't want to go. That's the type of mental I'm talking about. And you need to find something that's going to motivate you. Everybody's different. What worked for me is I've tried a few times to study LeetCode consistently. 3 times I tried, 2 times I failed. And the first 2 times I failed, the first time I went in with no plan. My plan was to just grind LeetCode all day, every day until I can't grind anymore, and keep doing that until I can't stop. But that only lasted 3 weeks before I gave up and I burnt out. Maybe 4 weeks. So not a great training session then. The second time I tried, I did the same thing. I had no plan. I just grinded as hard as I can, as much as I can, every day, all day. But the one thing different was, instead of doing it on LeetCode, I found a website called Binary Search, and Binary Search was multiplayer, and I interacted with the community. I made virtual friends in Binary Search, and instead of only going for like 3 or 4 weeks, I went 53 or 54 days in a row. I went almost 2 months, and then that was the second time I attempted to study LeetCode. So the first time I realized that burnout is real. The second time I tried, I realized that having a community to support you and a community to interact with and bounce ideas off of does a lot for your motivation and for like your accountability. The third time I tried to study LeetCode, I didn't only just try, I actually succeeded. And I took all my learnings and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stream everything on Twitch. I'm going to create my own community that will motivate me and hold me accountable for showing up every day. So I did that. When I first started streaming on Twitch, it was really difficult. The first month was really tough to turn on the stream. Absolutely, I had to force myself. But if you want to read about my story, you can do it here. But yeah, the first month was super hard. But as time went on, it became more fun because people started showing up. I had regulars in chat now. No Condom Chris is one of my earliest viewers who's still around. I mean, there's a lot, but No Condom Chris was there on like day one, literally day one. So people came in, people helped me. And then something else that I did different this time around, not only just streaming, like, all right, my first 2 sessions, I just went with no plan, just going straight balls to the wall, hardcore mode. Third time, I made myself a schedule. I made myself train 3 hours in the morning, and then I took a long break, and then I did 3 hours in the afternoon. So I paced myself, and I gave myself enough time for my brain to rest in between training sessions. And I found that a lot more effective at training. And I was able to go for 150 days in a row by giving myself a set schedule that I followed every day, and by having a community to hold me accountable and make it fun. So maybe that's like a long ass answer to like how do you get started with LeetCode. I'm not saying you should do what I do, but I just wanted to share my journey and like how I progressed training. And this is me over 2 years trying to study LeetCode and get good enough to get one of these big jobs. So it takes a while, man. You'll read stories online of people who claim, yeah, I studied this in only 3 months. But usually people that post those things, they have PhDs in mathematics and they have won the Nobel Peace Prize and stuff like that before they studied LeetCode. So they're already super high pedigree, you know? But for like a regular Joe Schmo like me, it takes a lot longer than 3 months. Anyways, I missed a lot of messages in chat. I'd hog down your hot dog? Thanks. Hey, I probably would have I know what a good hot dog's supposed to taste like. Wait, how I quit my 500k side job to start a hot dog cart is gonna be a good YouTube video title. Hey, maybe. Do you think there's room nowadays for someone without a degree to get into a programming job? Absolutely, there's always going to be a path forward without a degree in programming, because I think in programming or anything, if you build something that's impressive, there's no denying your skill. And I think a really impressive project or product is worth a lot more than some degree from some school. Like, if you built and launched a product that has 1 million active users, who cares if you have a degree, man? You're already doing the job, you know? But it's gonna be a lot harder. If you don't have a degree, you better be good. You better have a good reason for not going and getting that degree, man. Maybe because school is too slow for you and you learn at such a crazy, insane speed that, like, you just get so bored at school. You know, maybe that type of person can get by with no degree. But I don't think just anybody can break in without a degree. It's really an uphill challenge, and you have to first you have to believe in yourself to the fullest extent if you want to try and do it with no degree. And then you just have to be like persistent, and I don't know, you just gotta keep on keeping on. Discipline is what we need. Yeah, discipline is good. Motivation is good too. You need both, I think. Earl's A, what's happened? Thank you for the follow. Wait, I met one of the creators and it almost broke my heart when they had to take it down. Hey. Yeah, did I meet any of them? I didn't meet any of them. Yeah, it was made by Jay and Lawrence. Yeah, it was a sad time. I love their first stream. Hey, where is X? Hey, for those of you who don't know, where is X used to stream the same time I used to stream, and where is X used to also do a lot of binary search back then. This was like 4 years ago almost. 3.5 years ago. What accent? I'm from Jamaica. All these would be good YouTube shorts, yeah, man. One day they're gonna get clipped up, Real Raymond Jones, I promise you. Is there a VOD of your first stream? My first 3 streams I don't have. No, my first 2 streams I don't have. But from my 3rd stream onwards, I have them. I didn't know I had to save my VODs. Are salaries of 150K or 200K considered median or average in the US? I'm from Japan and I cannot think of any companies paying that much. 70K a year is considered really good here. A 200K is depends. If we're talking about top tech companies, 200K is a new grad money. I'd say probably 350 is more median for engineers at top tech companies in premium locations like New York or Bay Area. But if you want to look at the whole country and include non-top tech companies, just any random mom and pop dev shop, I'd say maybe the median is probably like 100K or something. I'm just pulling numbers out my ass though, so I'd go look up that data yourself or ask some AI or something. Yeah. Thanks for sharing all this. Yeah, no worries. What about everyone saying AI is taking over programming jobs? Hey, need more chai. What's happened? You're currently L4 in Google? Yeah. Stojan, what's happened? I am L4 at Google. I think AI is definitely gonna change the way we develop software. But I don't think all tech jobs are gonna disappear. That's crazy talk, man. I don't believe in that one bit, but I do think the industry is gonna be changing. Like, we're gonna have to learn new skills. Becca works so hard. Becca is one of the hardest workers out there, man. I don't think alright, in my whole life, over 35 years on this planet, I can say with great confidence that Becca is a top 3 work ethic I've ever seen from anybody I've ever met or crossed paths with. And I don't think I will meet somebody in a long time to top Becca's work ethic. That's what I gotta say about Becca. Becca is probably one of the biggest inspirations for me personally to like go as hard as I did. I think, you know, for those of you who don't know, Becca was my roommate back when I was grinding LeetCode. And I think Becca was instrumental to where I am today. He pushed me, I pushed him, we pushed each other, you know. So I owe a lot to Becca, man. I'm so happy to have him train beside me back then. Google was cool to work for 20 years ago, but now it's just a factory, yeah. I mean, I think it's still cool to work. I think if you work there though, it doesn't feel that cool. But when you zoom out and you look at things, it's really cool still. It's such a great job. They treat you so well. There's so many benefits and stuff. It's probably still one of the top jobs out there that you can realistically get, you know. Even staff level engineers make only 90K. Oh, in Japan, yeah. Google Japan pays a lot less than Google USA, that's for sure. Roxanne Wagwan, what's happened? I remember you when you were just a rubber ducky of mine. You're a rubber ducky. Yeah, that's a long time ago. All right. Wait, before I read any more things, let me just have this open so I can click this yes thing, man. We slowed down this AI. Oh, look, it did the front end. Now it's doing the back end. Should we take a peek? Oh, there's what they did. They made this button. Searching for opponents. But there's no back end for it to work. Wait, let me just have this up so that I'm able to press continue. Wait, simple Google. The median salary for software developers in the USA is around 133 annually. However, salaries can vary significantly based on experience, location, and specific skills. Entry-level developers might earn around 81K, while those with more experience reach 150 or more. Yeah, this is probably talking about all software developers, not just top big tech. Anyways, wait, Bill Gates says coders, energy experts, and biologists are the only occupations that will survive AI. Man, that is absolutely, I don't know how that can be true. There's gonna be more jobs than that, man. I promise you. Who's gonna do what? Who's gonna clean the toilets? Who's gonna what other jobs will there be? Who's gonna go to space? No more astronauts. Who's gonna make anything? Think of new ideas. Who's gonna come up with music? Who's going to... There must be lots of jobs out there that will... Who knows what new jobs will be created too, man. Where did Becca end up? Becca is doing all right. I don't know where I know where he's at right now, but I'm not gonna say. Does anyone know how different is the research engineer interview at Google compared to standard suite interview? No idea. I love how Claude knows co-authored by. Yeah, it puts that in the thing. Robotics is going to replace a lot. Yeah. All right. Let me think about that though. Energy experts. Yeah, we'll need a lot of energy. Biologists? Why biologists? Are there no more doctors? Surgeons, I guess? I guess robots can do everything. Alright, how about politics, man? Who's going to be leaders of our nation or leaders of the world? Robots? Politicians don't do anything already? Yeah. What other jobs might there be? Yeah, maybe Bill Gates is right. I banned this footer with a pre-hook. Hey, what are you talking about, Fred? What's happened, Fred? Wait, it says it's done. I don't even know how I can check this. All right. How can I build and run the backend? I don't know how to compile C++. Oh, co-authored by. I see. Brent Arata, what's happened? Man, did you say something earlier, Brent? How did Steven Sagaball know you're here, man? Is he calling you out? Oh, wait. I can run for president. I see. Brent for president. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, what other jobs? All right, which jobs are absolutely not replaceable by AI? Maybe stand-up comedians. Hey, I think if the AI gets good enough, they can tell some good jokes, right? Are you included robotics? What do you mean? Plumbers? Why can't plumbing be done by a humanoid robot? I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about 100 years from now. Pole dancing. I think pole dancing might be done better by some robots in 100 years. Lots of server farm maintenance jobs. AI can play chess better than anyone, but oh yeah, athletes. Athletes will still be around, man. Who wants to watch robots do I mean, there's still gonna be a market for watching humans compete, right? Hey, maybe gladiators will become a new profession. It's making a comeback. And we'll all just be in the dang Colosseum. That's all humans are for. Robot entertainment. Robots can't donate blood at plasma centers. Hey, that's a job. Donating blood at plasma centers. The most highest paying job in 2021-25. That's what it's gonna be right there, Poop Maker. I think you're onto something, man. Do you think AI will replace programmers or kill their salaries and value? Just yes or no. I will be grateful. Wait, how can I answer yes or no to a or question? Or wait, do you think any of these will happen? Replace programmers or kill their salary and value? Just yes or no. No. That's my no. I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. No. That's it. Yeah. No problem. Anytime, man. Hey, I forgot to hit this button. Oh, jeez. Let me not go down this thing. I gotta figure out C++, man. So we did a bunch of changes in here, but I need to compile my new C++ thing. So I need to do some investigation real quick. What kind of investigation am I gonna do? Can I just run this? Let me just try and run that. Uh-oh. What is this saying? Hey, all right. I don't remember how to do anything C++. I don't know if I have the energy to do it right now, man. I'm so hot in this room. It's like 100 degrees in here. I'm sweating. What is this AI in your VS Code terminal? This is Claude Code. Claude Code. All right. Give me instructions on how to compile the type Blazor server. I got no AC. Do people in Seattle got AC like that? I guess. Why don't you got an AC? Go buy one, man. What you doing? Get a mini split 600 at Costco right now. Dang, that's balling. 600 bucks. It's big balling. Thank you. I've been looking for a replacement for Cursor since the recent changes. Hey, Cloud Code is bumping these days. You should definitely check it out. Yeah, 1600 is crazy, but I guess it's for a split, which is, I think, you install the unit in your room and then you have some line outside with like the compressor and stuff. I guess those are most efficient though, way more than the window ACs, but they cost 4 times as much. All right, here's what they tell me to do. All right, let's try all this stuff. So we run this command like that. Where do we run it? I'm just gonna paste it here because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I forget how to use CMake, man. I'm silly. Should I delete some of these folders? What do all these things do? Should I just use Docker? Ask AI how to use CMake. Hey, it's that's where I started vibe coding, like last year, and it took a long time. It took me like 2 weeks to try and compile something with C++. Like, not just a regular thing, but including third-party libraries and linking libraries and all that stuff. I don't know anything about that. I know I can do this. I'm just not energized right now because it's so hot. And it's my first stream back in a few weeks, man. I'm just making excuses, really. That's what's happening right now. But let's see. Because look at this thing. This isn't even right. I'm gonna see what it says. Errors. Heat is a real motivation killer. Yeah. Not energized, have been replaced by a robot. Don't you have a CS degree? Wait, who? Q. Yeah, Q has a CS degree. I don't. Save it here. What's happening? Man, I gotta take... It's so hot. I'm sweating. And my sweat is like evaporating. And it's fogging up my dang vibe coding glasses, man. It's so crazy in here right now. I know nothing about C++, but I'm vibing a gnarly fuzz pedal with juice. What are you talking about? Wait, juice? That's not juice. Time to buy a portable AC unit. Hey, I have one. The problem is I can't use it while I'm streaming. Because first, it makes too much dang noise. Second, it takes up too much power and it's gonna trip my breaker. Alright. So, this thing... Wait, why did this thing not work? What is it saying? Does not match the source. Why does it have to match, man? Wait, let me read this. Should I delete some files? I'm gonna just ask the thing. Where did it go? Build type Blazor fix. I had a problem with portable AC tripping breaker. Also, I plugged it into the microwave outlet and worked fine. Yeah, but the problem is the microwave is in the kitchen and I'm in my streaming room, which is hot as hell. But yeah, actually my apartment is overloaded with electronics. Every circuit is like overloaded, man. I got like so many window ACs in this apartment, so many PCs running. We have big issues with, we need to add a new circuit, but I'm renting this place. I'm not trying to add a new circuit in this house, you know. But I got too much shit. All right, let me try this thing again. Whew, hot. I got a heavy duty extension cord. Yeah, we'll see. But also, I might not be streaming too much this summer because I'm be traveling and doing some stuff and all types of different things going on. So my streaming schedule is gonna be sparse. Uh-oh. Look at all these errors, man. Wait. I get an error when I try to compile. Ultra think how to fix these errors. There was some new implementation work done that was based on, what was it based on? What's the name of this thing? There's a design file somewhere, matchmaking design, match. Please fix any errors in the, this was the error message. All right, let's see what it can do, man. Whew. Super hot, man. Dang. these things back on. Did I tell it's an ultra thing? I don't know if I did. Oh, look at that. Found some errors already. Home Depot has a 25-foot heavy-duty extension cord for $27. Dang. 25 feet. Maybe I need that, man. Oh, no. I'm in South Texas. My hair was about 6 inches shorter than yours, and yesterday I went full Britney Spears and buzzed it because it was so hot. Dang. Fair Tex. For real? You 6? Wait. I don't know if you know how long my hair is, man. I'm about to try and show you. It's longer than my arms, you know. My hair is like touching my ass, man. So it was, if you got long hair like this and you just chopped it off because of some heat, that's crazy. Is your hair longer than your girlfriend? Absolutely. Psych. Hey, wait. I didn't realize it was that long. It was about 4 to 5 inches below my shoulders. Oh, that's still pretty long, but it's crazy that you just chopped it off like that over some heat. I've been growing my hair for 12 years or so. I remember my last haircut. It was in 2013. It's like October 2013 was my last haircut, like real haircut. Hair product Rex. I don't do anything special. I use regular ass shampoo and stuff. Nothing. I don't do. The only thing I do is I don't cut my hair, but I probably need to trim it because I have tons of split ends. All right. I've been thinking about it for a while. The heat was what finally put me over the edge. Dang, that's a lot of work to get your hair like down to below your shoulders and then cut it off. But yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what you need. I wash my hair in unicorn tears. What are you talking about? Because it helps you remembering things? Wait, what do you mean, remember things? I would usually suggest a 10 gauge wire for an air conditioner to be safe, especially if it's a big unit. Wait, hair holds memories. Oh yeah? Does it? Actually, it does. My hair has all my drug usage in the last 13 years. All of that information is right here, man. Hey, when I graduated college, doing drug tests was a thing, you know? Like, not just peeing in a cup test, but they would want hair samples from you. And that was crazy back then, man. I don't know if people still be doing that these days, but if I ever had to go get a drug test hair sample, I don't think I'd pass, man. Especially there's a lot of history in like these parts towards the end. Wait, what am I doing? We're just pressing accept. Whew. Anyways. Access denied. Wait, it works? Alright. I'm gonna try and do it. Alright, it's about to provide a summary. Alright, it's because this is running. I'm gonna close that. We're building it. We're building the back end. Alright, so let me try and explain what we're doing real quick if somebody's joining like midpoint. We're trying to do this matchmaking design on TypeBlazer where you just click it and it finds a match for you. And I guess it did the front end. Well, it's not up right now. Let's wait before we test it out. Did it work? Success. Very nice. Now let's run it. See if it works. And here we go. Race now thing. Finding a match. Let's go on another thing. Finding a match. How many matches do I gotta do? You know. Wait. Let me check also. Oh, look at that! Look at that. Error. Alright, I don't need to see anything else, man. I can just go straight to the AI and say, when I try to use the matchmaking, I get this error output in the I don't know what it is in the logs or whatever. Making quick play. Yeah, we'll see how it works, Brent. I don't know. I hope I'm using Opus out here to fix this stuff. I didn't even tell it to ultra think. But it probably knows what's going on, you know. Whew. Hey, so let me tell you about, I have a vision for the future. Hey, I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm sorry. I was showing you like TypeBlazer and stuff, but I wasn't showing my screen. Dang, nobody told me. I have an idea for the future, man. So I got these VR headsets, the Meta Quest 3s. I got one for me and one for my wife. And it's been really fun. And last night I tried out a virtual desktop where you put the VR goggles on and then you can rearrange your desktop screens in any way you want, and you can still use like keyboard and mouse with the VR goggles. I'm thinking about vibe coding in VR, man. Would that be a vibe? Vibe coding, VR, and talking to it with just the thing, and I'm just looking at all the screens virtually. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out offline to see if I can flow, and maybe if I do, maybe I'll bring it on stream or something. Wait, finally found virtual. Hey Q, you got a Quest 3 too, right? Or what do you have? Quest 2? Quest 3S? Something like that. I was doing that not too long ago. Yeah, Quest 3. Hey, give me some tips, Q. I just got one. What are some of your favorite things to do? Like virtual desktop? Do you do the synth riders thing or virtual boxing. You play the mini golf game or what, man? I was just playing some mini golf. The table tennis thing is pretty cool. I stream my Steam games. Yeah, I was playing some Death Stranding in VR, but it's not real VR. It's like I just have a big ass stadium display or something, you know. It's pretty cool, man. Alright, Q, how long have you had your Quest 3? It sounds like you still use it, yeah? There are also a couple of work virtual desktop apps that are decent. Hey, like which one besides virtual desktop do you use? If you use PC VR, definitely get OVR Toolkit. I don't know what that is. Yeah. I have to look into all these things, man. I just got mine like 2 days ago. Or 3 days. I don't even know how many days it's been now. Wait, is it working yet, man? Alright, we gotta go soon. It's 11:47. I gotta go at midnight. OVR Toolkit lets you overlay your PC screens when playing PC VR games. I see. I use Meta Horizon Workrooms a bit. Hey, what was that? It allows you to superimpose your keyboard into VR so you can see yourself typing. That sounds pretty cool, I guess. Hey, I tried the Meta Link stuff. It doesn't work well. It's so trash on my setup. So while you're playing Skyrim VR, you can have a window with Twitch chat up. Oh, yeah, that might be useful if I'm streaming in VR. Meta Link is ass. Virtual desktop is all you need. Hey, are there VR streamers like that? I don't know anything. Like, I don't really watch Twitch too much. But do people stream in VR? Is that a thing? Oh, snap. The Shy Hat. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the party. What's happening, everybody? I'm Midnight Simon, and I am trying to vibe code a project. It's called Type Blazer, and I'm trying to implement some matchmaking service right now. That's what we're doing out here. Hopefully, everybody likes vibe coding because that's what we do, you know. Hip hop hack? What's talking about? Hip hop hack. I have something to show you. What do you got to show? Where's my Twitch chat? Hey, where the hell did my Twitch chat go, man? Why all vibe coded UI looks almost familiar? Man, I think you can take out the vibe coded part and say why all the UIs look familiar, man. But I think this UI doesn't look too familiar or similar to other things. All right, what is this, Q? Super Pro Strap? What is this? Oh, wait. Oh, dang. I got a battery replacement, or I got a battery external battery thing, but not this one. I got a cheaper one. But something very similar to this, man. Dang, that's bumping. Maybe I should try that. Hate to raid and run, but I gotta go get food. Anyways, thank you very much for raiding. No worries about that. See you later. Take care. Wait, check out Steam games with the Quest if you have the rig. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what are some good VR games. I was thinking of playing 7 Days to Die in VR, but maybe I'll be too scared. Anyways, let me see what's going on. Let's test out. Alright, we gotta rebuild the server. And then we gotta see if it works. So I'm about to rebuild it right now. Super hot. Hey, Steven Sagaball, you got a VR headset too? It makes your VR have hot swappable batteries and includes a fan. Dang. I feel like I should have gotten that one, Q. Maybe I can return the ones I got and get that one instead. Because that's ballin'. Alright, we rebuilt. Let's run it. And then let's try and see what happens. So, multiplayer, race now. And I guess... Oh, look at that. Matchmaking queue. Very nice. Let's do it again. 2 people in the matchmaking queue, but now we got... Alright. Now the error pops up. Let's tell the AI. The error is still there. It happened... Wait. Everything seems to work when only one player joins the queue, but once a second player joins, then it starts showing this error. What do you vibe code with? Drinking Monkey, what's happened? Claude code. Wait, racing wheel? Hey, I just bought 2 racing wheels too, Fair Tex. I just bought them on eBay. I bought 2 of the G29. I bought 2 of these things on eBay, man, for 300 bucks each. I bought 2 of them, one for me, one for my wife. And you're saying I can't even pronounce this one. Assetto Corsa. That's why everybody's playing right now in VR. Dang. If we go for a VR cruise, hey, might have to do that. I think my steering wheels get here on Friday. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully they come before the weekend because I want to go racing, man. I want to go racing. Anyways, I've been spending a lot of money lately. The last 2 weeks I've been splurging, man. I think ever since I realized I was gonna get laid off, I think I've been loose with my money because I'm about to get paid. I'm about to get paid. I have never tried VR racing, dang. Wait, Half-Life Alyx is a must play at least once? One of the few AAA titles for VR. Yeah, I've heard about that one a while ago. I bought Half-Life Alyx on pre-order and never played it. Hey, Steven Sagaball, let me get your copy, man. What are you talking about? Never played it. Man, I bought a bunch of games I've never played too. Anytime a game is on sale that I want, I just buy it. And I'll probably not play it. There's a few games like that in my library. Disco Elysium. Bought that game a long time ago. Never played it. All the Yakuza games. Bought all of them, man. Never played one of them. Death Stranding. I guess I just bought that and I just tried to play it for the first time. Hey, have you guys played Death Stranding? Should I play it, man? I think I have about 4 hours in and it feels kind of boring. It was decent. I mean, the first hour was really good because I've never experienced any game like that before. The whole and like I don't know how to describe the environment, the music, the cinematography, the voice acting, everything was on point. But then it's starting to feel a bit repetitive. My entire GOG account is stuff I never played. Twitch just giving games away. Dang. All right, let's try this thing one more time, and then I gotta go, man. I gotta rebuild this dang thing and turn it on. Whew. All right, here we go. All right, that's one person. That's two people. Whew, look at that. It just made the dang thing. Wait, match found. Joining game. All right. It's not doing anything, though. Let's hit them one more time with one more player. Maybe that's what they want. No. All right. All right, let me tell the AI this. All right, we're getting closer, man. I think we'll be able to get this, but not tonight because I gotta go real soon. Okay, now the deadlock error is gone. Very good. But there is a new problem. It says match found joining game, but it never does anything. Please fix and ultra thing. Alright, this is my last prompt and I'm out of here. Death Stranding definitely hit harder during COVID when everyone's bored. Oh, Jesus. Hey, hey, Q, have you played, or anybody out there with the VR stuff, have y'all played Thrill of the Night, man? I swear, it feels like I'm in a real-ass boxing match. I'm looking at I'm like watching the time for the rounds countdown, and I'm so happy when I hear 10 seconds left, and then when it's in the break time in between rounds, I'm chilling in my corner, and I'm resting, and I'm out of breath, man. I need like water. I need to wipe the sweat off my forehead. It's crazy. I got videos of my mom playing that game on my headset. Funniest shit ever. Hey, that game is bumping, man. It's like $10. I think everyone says you should try the original one and not part 2. Hey, that game just gives me a workout. Hey, I played it yesterday and I played it today. Only one round. One round is like, I guess not one round. Only one match. 3 rounds for 3 minutes each round. And my shoulders and my back and my arms are sore, man, from just punching air for 10 minutes. Oh wait, Lamvu, my bad, I just seen your message. Long time no see. Have you tried memory management tool for AI agents? I haven't tried any memory management tool yet. Yeah, long time. I took a couple weeks off streaming just to kind of do stuff around the city, hang out, play video games, and chill. And now I'm back for a little bit. Add me on Quest if you want some friends to play with, same as a Twitch name. Hey, I might hit you up on, if you see me add you. You already know I got the same Twitch name too. All right, here we go. What was, oh, it's still thinking, but it says it just fixed it. But I gotta go, because I got work tomorrow. But I can't just stop it in the middle of the prompts, right? You said you quit, there's no work? Hey, I didn't quit. I volunteered to be laid off. Big difference, man. I did not quit. So, there's still work for me to do. They're trying to work me, man. They're trying to squeeze every... Nah, I shouldn't say that. They're not trying to squeeze me for every last drop that I got. But they are trying to squeeze me for a little bit more before I leave. I wish I could volunteer for that. Yeah. Wait, where are you at? Where do you work? Or I don't know if you've said in the past. How does that work? You get severance? Yeah, you get severance. What if they deny your layoff because your work is too fire? If they denied me my layoff and they told me that, they better give me a whole lot of money. But that is highly unlikely because my work ain't fire, man. I mean, how much they pay you is probably okay. Wait, I have to work tomorrow, but now I think I might get on my quest. Yeah, I might do some questing before I go to bed. Honestly, I would take free severance for working. What? Wait, Uber, dang. Big balling at Uber, huh? Yeah, so I'm supposed to get severance, and the one thing I'm not too happy about is they want me to work during my garden leave. Like after they decide, yeah, I get selected for layoffs, you're supposed to have 90 days for like a regular layoff. Usually they cut your access and you have 90 days that you're still on payroll, but you don't have corp access or you don't have prod access, so you can't really do anything substantial. Basically, you can just check emails. And then after that, you get terminated, and then you get paid out your severance, which is, in my case, it's 17 weeks of pay. So, traditional layoff, you get the 90 days of garden leave on payroll, then you get the 17 weeks of severance. In my case, they want me to work during those 90 days garden leave, and then I get the severance. So it doesn't feel the same as being laid off for real because I gotta work during this garden leave, but I imagine my workload is going to be a lot smaller than usual because your work is too fire. Yeah, that's not why, man. Anyways, the prompt is finished, but I gotta go. But I want to check it before I leave, so I'm gonna build it one last time. We're gonna run it, we're gonna see if it works, and then we're going to try and take some notes down for when the next time we start working on it, the AI knows what to do. That's what we're about to do right now. Damn, build failed. That's okay. I know why. Hey, how much money you think a hot dog vendor makes in New York City? Should we ask ChatGPT or just Google? How much money does a hot dog vendor? Dang, only 100K. That ain't cash money, man. But imagine if you had 10 carts and you hired someone to man them. Dang, 300K? What is your computer specs? This streaming one, I don't even know, man. I think I got a 5800X CPU, I got a 6800 XT GPU, and who knows what else. Hold on. Build successful. Let me turn it on, and then we're gonna check out this matchmaking. Wait, I was right. 10K a month. Wait, that's a big hot dog. That's big hot dog trying to keep you in the dark. Hey, BetSimp, I agree, man. I believe a hot dog vendor can make crazy money in New York. I don't have any data to back it up, but how much they're charging for them hot dogs and how many people walk by them, they must be making insane dollars. And especially, I don't think the person manning the hot dog carts are the persons who owns them. I think they just hire somebody to work at them as like, you know, a cashier at McDonald's type stuff. But the person who owns them, they're probably millionaires, you know. That's how I feel. But what do I know? I'm just speculating. Wait, you gotta sell them premium all beef hot dogs in the finance district. Prime glizzies, yeah. Prime glizzies, huh? Them Polish, whatever. I don't even know the types of hot dogs out there, man. Go count how many they sell for one day. Hey, maybe I just set up a webcam and have AI monitor it and tell me. Anyways, let's test this out because I really gotta go. All right, here's one. Here's two. Invalid. All right. It still doesn't work, but I have to go. Please take some notes for our next session so that we can continue debugging the issues. The last error I see says that. Turns out my headset's battery is dead and I need more batteries for my controllers. Dang, you better go charge them things, man. Pay some Indian to watch the video and count? No offense to Indians. Hey, man. You trying to offshore every single job overseas? Hey, maybe I will count. See how much them people make. Alright. I'm gonna Google something else. How much money does the #1 hot dog vendor cart guy in New York make? $5 years ago? Yeah, Reddit probably. Yeah, look at that, 1 million. Oh, they pay 300. I mean, if they're paying 300K just for a license, man, they must be making a lot of money. Anyways, all right, the notes are saved in. All right. Okay, thanks. Goodbye. All right, that's it. That's all. I gotta go. We're gonna shut down Cloud Code. We'll continue. I don't know, maybe this weekend. We'll see. This is my first stream in 2 weeks, so I'm a bit rusty. But we're gonna get this dang Type Blazer game working before the summer is over. I promise. So what do we do now? I suppose we can go raid somebody. Who we gonna raid? Any vibe coders? No. Yeah. No. Any LeetCoders? Michael Deming. Let's go hit Michael Deming, man. And see you later, everybody. Adios, amigos. Whew. All right, Fairtex. Have a good night. Q Ultimus. Have a good night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Orion's Belt. See you later, alligator. DeLorean is back. Have a good night. BetSimp. Adios. Bayou Cane Boy. Have a good night. Who else is out there? Kings. Somebody. Kings fan. Something. See you later. Thank you. Welcome and good night. Steven Saggyball. Drinking Monkey 100. Have a good night. The Shy Hats. Rated. See you later. You're probably already gone. Everybody who's lurking, have a good night. Everybody from YouTube, have a good night. And I will see you all real soon. Lead Whale. See you later. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna get everything working with Type Blazer one day. I promise. All right. Adios.